Rango, the women are coming into the Foreign Service. It's a very challenging career. I hope some of you or some of your children will eventually get interested in the Foreign Service because it's a very challenging career to have. It doesn't pay much, but you know, it brings us to places. And that is the one thing that really got me interested. I didn't want to stay in one place. I want to have a career that will really bring me to places and meet people, and at the same time be able to help our kababayans back in the Philippines and also bring me back to the Philippines. So I will not be here permanently in LA, but I'm so pleased with this assignment. As I said, this is one of the challenging and one of the busiest posts that we have. If we go by the, you know, in December 2006, I attended the Timbang Gabi hosted by the organizer Filipino Ministry. And there I heard Bishop Mahoney, Archbishop Mahoney, he delivered his homily. And he said in the LA County, his parishioner, he has registered Filipino-American parishioners numbering about 800,000. Wow. Only in the LA County. I'd like to borrow his database. That's only in the LA County. But of course, then we have Orange County and San Diego and Southern California. And our jurisdiction extends also in Southern Nevada. And of course, the community there is growing. And my better half is based there. And then, of course, we cover New Mexico, Arizona, as well as Texas. So I believe under our area of jurisdiction, we're servicing more than 1 million constituents. I know that sometimes one of the criticisms that we do receive at the consulate is that it's so difficult to get in touch with the consulate. Wala daw makausap na live person. You know? Kasi, you know, nobody answers the phone or you cannot get through. But simply our phone system is not large enough or is no longer sufficient for the volume of telephone inquiries coming for our, if you just say 1 million constituents, with 33 personnel, that's about 1 to about what, 30,000, so or 40,000. Huh? Who's a better mathematician? I'm not. You know? So there you are. But then we encourage our public, our members of the community, to send your inquiries through the email, and we do promise to respond to you. I will leave a couple of my cards with Miss Linda. You know, anybody is free to get to communicate with us directly. So anyway, at the consulate, we do a lot of our, well, sometimes, you know, people may not be aware of what we do in the consulate. Of course, apart from the servicing of the passports, the visas, the notarial services, we do extend assistance to nationals as well, to our nationals in distress. And sometimes, you know, we assist. It is better for us to extend our assistance in a quiet manner rather than, you know, publicize it. You know, so we do have our own way of extending assistance to our nationals. One of them, as a matter of fact, has been, I don't know, probably you may have read also in the news that there's a Filipino family who's just visiting in Pasadena who met this most tragic vehicle accident. The little boy eventually passed away. I've gone to visit the family. So we are in touch with the family and extending appropriate assistance. But we would like to partner with our community, with our media, in extending assistance to any nationals in distress. But since 2003, there were two important Philippine legislations that were passed by the Philippine Congress. And one of them is the overseas absentee voting. And probably by later this year or next year, we'll be opening the registration for those who may be interested to register as an overseas absentee voter for the 2010 national elections. And the second Philippine legislation that was passed in 2003 is the 9225, or the reacquisition or retention of Philippine citizenship, or what is better known as the dual citizenship. So that is also one of the services that we now render at the consulate. And since 2003, I think we have processed and approved more than 7,000 applicants. All over. That's only for the dual citizenship. I think for the passport, well,